tonight's investigation?
Oh, yeah.
So we're heading out to the Joseph Stoner House.
Yep.
Located right here in Madison, Wisconsin. It's only, how far from the Capitol?
3-minute drive plus 7-minute walk.
Yeah, so real close.
Not too bad.
So this is our first investigation in Madison. You excited?
Oh, yeah. Really excited.
Well, we're very privileged to be getting into the Stoner House because we're the first investigation group to get in there. You know what some of the claims are?
Full body apparitions. People see lights turning on and off in the house. There was this one co-worker back in the past the same apparition for 10 years. That's mostly all I know so far until we do the interviews.
Well, it was in the Madison paper the first time. They did an article in 1972 on the Stoner House being haunted. That's a long history of being haunted.
Yeah, like what, 34 years?
And then they did an article in 83, and at that time the owners, like you said, she was reporting that she was seeing an apparition for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And the unique thing is it's a one-armed man.
Yeah, that's very rare. See an apparition like that, eh?
And she called him Mr. B, which was reported to be the original owner of the home and had it built in 1855.
Yep. Mr. Bond is his real last name.
That's a pretty old house.
Yeah, dated back during the Civil War. 1850 was finished construction, right?
Yep, 1855. It was donated. Now a new group is in there. It's a Wisconsin architect. And what they've done is they got a hold of us.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda's with them, Brenda Tummett. She's asked us to come in and for us to take a professional look at it and give our opinion. Is it really haunted? And if so, is it more than one spirit? So,
yeah, I'm very excited.
Very excited. And what a beautiful place, Madison, Wisconsin. And the house is right close to the lake.
Yeah, and you said before the house got picked up and moved to a new location.
Yeah, that was one of the agreements. It got moved over just 100 feet, and the current owners of it restored it back into its original condition, being just a really nice place again, because it was in total ruin when it was given to them.
Yeah, that's what I read in the papers. No, but this should be fun tonight.
On Halloween Eve.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Halloween, so this is our first investigation here in Madison for Halloween.
Again, turning here. There it is.
There it is.
Yep. That's it right there. Okay, I gotta go around the other way. Brenda, if you would, why don't you tell me, what is your position here?
Well, I work here at AIA Wisconsin, but the house is owned by Wisconsin Architects Foundation. So I'm the deputy director here. And so we work with architects, so we of course love this historic house.
Oh, it's a beautiful home. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it's over 150 years old. It's one of the original houses in Madison, and it sits at the bottom of the isthmus. And at one point it was actually lakefront property.
Yeah, what a beautiful location. Now I understand you had to move it when you accepted the home itself, right?
We did. We're on a pie-shaped lot that the house was donated to our foundation. But some of the things we had to do was move it up on the lot so they could develop the back end of the lot. And so it does have a new basement, because of course we poured a new basement and then we just set the house on top of it. But it is a stone house, so it's a very heavy house. So when they moved it, it was quite a feat. And that was, I think it was 28 years ago now.
So the house itself was built in 1855,
I believe so.
and it's made out of sandstone, I understand, the outside exterior.
It is, and you'll find the same sandstone on some of the university buildings, some of the historic university buildings. So when we have repairs done here, we try to find out who the university is hiring as craftsmen, so that we make sure that we're taking care of this house in the best way possible.
Well, this house is beautiful, and it's got a lot of history. But Loudoun County Paranormal Group is here for one thing, paranormal activity. What can you tell me about it?
Well, there's been sightings over the years. We've had people that have said that they've seen people in windows when they know that there isn't any office activity here, and those are in the upper windows. They've seen them. We've heard that they've been out. Someone's been looking out over the lake, where the lake would have been. Have you been on the lake yet? Exactly. And also, sightings within the building, and those true sightings were before the Architects Foundation was here. I don't have any truly documented, sightings.
So the sightings probably took place before the home was moved. Now that it's been moved, and you've been in here for, how long have you been working here? From
20
the beginning?
years.
From 20 years. Can you just give me one or two experiences that maybe you've witnessed yourself?
Sure. Well, this house actually has quite a bit of activity in here. We've got a lot of meetings. We've got people working at their desks. When we started here, people didn't have computers, so we had noisy typewriters and fax machines going, and much noisier copiers. So you don't really hear a whole lot during the day. Not only that, but we're pretty nose down and getting to work.
Absolutely.
But the wonderful aspect of this house is, and the people that work here, is that we can work here whenever we want. And that means sometimes we're here a little bit later than normal. We can often hear the house creaking, and you don't know if it's the house settling or what that might be. I know that there have been times that my office is upstairs in what was a bedroom. I know that I've kind of heard things and kind of actually looked down the stairs because I thought that someone had come in and ascended the stairs, because it just sounded progressive like that up the stairs. We've heard different banging. We've got real working shutters on this house, and so they're little latches that keep them open. And there have been times on windy days that the shutters get loose, and we hear them flapping against the windows. So we, depending on the second floor, we might hang out the window and reattach those shutters to their snaps. But sometimes we've heard things, and I've gone outside to look around to see what shutters are flapping, because I couldn't identify it, and all of them had been secured. So you just wonder about some of those noises. But it's something that we enjoy about the house. And we certainly aren't afraid of the house. And I guess we love the company.
Absolutely. Now, I'll tell you what, let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Because you told me something really interesting about your office. So
yeah.
Let's go on up there. You can show us the office and tell us the story.
Sure. Now upstairs were the bedrooms, and there was actually a third floor which had access about here with the staircase. So at one time the stairs came up actually the other way and then went up to the attic. Mm-hmm. There was an art gallery that took up this space. There's been a law firm in here. That was all prior to the move. Well, one of the women that owned the gallery came in here. She was actually being interviewed at the time. I hope she's still around in Madison somewhere. But she was absolutely lovely, very enthusiastic about the ghost. And she was standing here talking to the reporter, just like you and I are right now. And she said, and something was up, a cat that was around was uneasy. And I turned and I looked, and the ghost was right there sitting in my chair. And she pointed, and right now that's where my chair is.
That's where your chair is. Now, I understand this interview was with a local television station.
It was.
So you have that, and I understand there was an article, I believe, in 1983. Yes. There was another article in the local paper in 1972. So it's got a lot of history of being haunted. And I believe the spirit is a one-armed ghost.
That's what we've been told from the sightings. Mm-hmm.
And he's supposed to be, what they're guessing is, he's the son of the original owner of the home.
I'm not really sure how the
No, it's
ownership
not. He's
has.
the owner,
is it?
right. He's the guy that built it.
I don't know that he was the one that built it.
Okay.
But he certainly lived here for a while. I have talked to a granddaughter of his that remembers being in the house and knew whose bedroom was where when she tried to situate herself in this house. And yeah, she had a one-armed grandfather,
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond.
That's what we go by. Well, I appreciate you showing us around, and we're going to spend a lot of time in here tonight, and we'll set up some equipment. But let me ask you one thing. What would you like Loudoun County Paranormal Group to do for you? What would you like to come from this investigation?
I would like them to just tell me what they find. We love this house, the people that occupy it right now. We do our best to take care of it and hope that if there is a spirit here, that they're proud of us.
Excellent. Anything else, Patrick? Any questions?
Not that I can think of, no.
No? Carl, do you have anything to add?
I'm good. It's
All
fun.
right.
That was just Dad. So right now we're heading downstairs. That was me. Mr. B, if you're here, you're welcome to follow us downstairs.
Got tape recorder going. We're in down on the first level. I'm just getting situated right now. And I am setting the recorder down on my lap. Thank you for allowing us to be here tonight. I know it may seem strange that you have somebody actively trying to communicate with you, but we just want to know what spirit is occupying this home. The current owners don't want you to leave. They want you to be happy. You're welcome to be here. Can you please tell me your name? I'm going to put the recorder just right here on the table. If you see that recorder, there's a little red light on there. I'm going to sit back down so I'm not making any noise on the floor. How long have you been living here? There are many employees who work here during the day. And I'm sure you've had an opportunity to observe them and probably get to know them a little bit. Can you tell me the name of your favorite person who works in this building? Can you tell me the name of the person that you may not like? Patrick, would you like me to hold the camera so I can film you?
Yeah, sure.
Which room in this home is your favorite room? That's me moving around, shifting. I'm getting ready to sit down.
Mr. Bourne, if you're here, I have this device here in my hand. It's a white box. I have a box in my hand with a pencil right on it. And if you come up, can you please come up and grab it for me? Can you put it where it belongs?
How would you like to move to the room that has the fireplace?
Yeah, of course. I've never been in that room yet.
Okay.
Don't forget the recorder. You picked the millimeter up. So where is it?
Right across the hall. Downstairs in the basement.
Oh, there's the fireplace. Oh, there's the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And it'll be the same. Dragging.
Can you tell me, is this your favorite room?
So I'm recording.
Make sure you shut that door behind you. Mitten should. What should we do? I'm sorry, but I don't know what that word means. Can you tell me something else? What should we do? Set my recorder down. Solo. Do you want me to leave?
Oh, it's a motion sensor.
Do you want me to leave and have PJ down here by himself? Do you want PJ to do a solo? Award.
Here, you want to hold the camera?
Yeah.
Let me turn on the IR. There you go.
Is there any way you can turn that light off? I'm human. What are you?
Let's do a birth session down here
Go ahead.
and turn that off. Alright, so right now we're just going to do an EVP birth session. So we're going to see if there's anything on here, down here. We're going to play back in the camera.
Can you back up just a little bit, Patrick? There you go.
Recording
Perfect.
in the basement. Is there anybody down here? There's this orange light right here. Can you please speak into this right now?
Sounds like that clock is getting louder.
Are you stopping? Alright, so we're going to play back in the camera's microphone. I'm just going to flip the screen so I can see what I'm doing. Recording in the basement. Is there anybody down here? There's this orange light right here. Can you please speak into this right now? Alright, so there was nothing on there, but we're going to play it back when we get home before we can hear it better with earphones. Well, this recorder only has like 1 battery life already, and it was fully charged.
Wow.
Already. Alright, so we're going to do another one. Birth session. Mr. B, are you down here with us? If so, can you please say it now?
Did you come down here to get away from us?
Do you think we're being rude? Motorbike outside? Do you want us here? Do you want us to stay? Stopping. Doing a birth session. If there's anybody here in the basement, can you come up and speak to this red light right here, right now?
Are you hiding in the basement?
Alright, stopping. Alright, let's play back. Doing a birth session. If there's anybody here in the basement, can you come up and speak to this red light right here, right now?
Are you hiding in the basement?
Sounds something there.
What's that?
Sounds like something's there.
All right, buddy. Let's go upstairs, huh?
Looks like this is the break room or something down here.
Yeah, they just made this.
It's kind of creepy.
Oh, we didn't do the outlet sound, man.
No, because we were doing a birth session.
Yeah. This thing was really hopping there for a while, too.
Yeah, it was. All right, let's head up.
All right, we're gonna go upstairs. You gonna come with?
Careful with the
Yep.
mail.
Do you want me to go back upstairs? Tell me to stop right now, and I'll stay here.
That was you? What? Looks like the GoPro's done.
Did you just call me a worm? Were you trying to
Yeah, memory foil's done.
insult us? Just tell us yes or no. Were you trying to insult us? Alright. Seems like we marched up the stairs.